up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Barnetta and I make videos about minimalism, positivity, and life in general. So if you like things like that, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I make new videos every week. Today I'm going to be talking about how to stay inspired and to keep your creativity going. I have committed my life to being a full-time creative. I am a designer by day and a content creator by night and on the weekends. So I spend a lot of my time thinking of new ideas for my day job and for my hobby. And throughout my experience in the creative field, I have come to find that 5 things really keep me going, and I wanted to share those with you today. So let's get right into them. My first and my most important tip is to do what takes you back to your roots. And what this really means is do whatever makes you feel like yourself the most. So that might be reliving a childhood memory, going to a place that you love, or eating good food, whatever helps you feel like you're being your most authentic version of yourself. Because when you're in that state of authenticity and positivity, you are going to be more creative. For me, I am a huge Disney fan. I grew up going to Disney World with my family, and whenever I feel like I'm in a slump, I just listen to Disney documentaries. I'll watch people go visit Disney World. I'll listen to Disney music. Anything that really helps me experience the Disney mood, as I call it, allows me to really experience childhood wonder, and I just get so creative, and it makes me really happy. And even though creativity comes out of a wide variety of emotions, I do think that if you're in a content and a happy place, you can create more freely and openly. Tip number 2 is to change your approach. A lot of times we have ideas or dreams, and it's not that it's the wrong idea or dream, it's just that you're going about it the wrong way. So for a personal anecdote, I actually had 2 YouTube channels prior to this one, and neither of those channels worked out because it wasn't where my heart really was. I knew I wanted to create content, but with the first channel, I was really just trying to orient myself in a popular category, and with the second channel, I was just trying to do what I know, which is design, but then that really felt like work because I was doing that in my 9 to 5, and I didn't want to come home and do that even more. So what I did was I dug deep and realized I needed to talk about something I was very passionate about that wasn't related to my 9 to 5, and I could just be having fun and being really honest and open and just really down to earth, and it didn't feel like a chore. And it was really the same creative outlet, but just a different way to get there. So changing your approach can be one of the best decisions you make in your creative experience. And if you are hitting a roadblock with your journey today, think about your end game and how you could maybe pivot a little bit to get that same feeling, even if it's not with the same exact content. Tip number 4 is really a 2-parter. First, you must put yourself in a state to fully welcome ideas, and then second, you must commit yourself to pursuing those ideas daily, so you must follow through. I recently read the book Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, and she eloquently puts into words why it's so important to totally open yourself up to welcoming new ideas. And after reading her book, I will put that in the description box down below, by the way, and after reading it, I realized that I had never consciously thought about how in the past I had opened myself up to receiving new inspiration. But essentially every single project that had ever been a success for me was a combination of being open to the new idea and then following through. So to be extremely open to ideas, I think it really just comes down to making a self-affirmation to the universe or God or whatever you believe in, saying I am fully aware that I need an idea and I am ready and willing to take on whatever inspiration you can bring my way, and I absolutely will follow through on it because I need to create that next big thing in my life. I think that there's a really beautiful psychology behind that, because if you put yourself into a state of, yes, I can think of a new idea and I will get an idea, you're more likely to have something come your way. But if you kind of have self-doubt in there saying, oh, I don't know if I can do it, I don't know if there's a good idea in my brain, everyone's already thought of everything, you're less likely to be open to creative thinking. So basically, let go of the boundaries, let go of the naysayer in your mind, anything that can make you feel like you can't do it, and just open yourself up fully to creation and knowing that you can make something amazing. And then coming off of that, you must follow through. An idea is just an idea. It is not a full-fledged project. You have to commit yourself to being creative even when you don't feel like it. If you push through and still try working, you're more likely to create better work on the days that you do feel inspired. And then my fifth and final tip is to surround yourself with creative people that uplift you. I have so many awesome friends that I talk to every day that are in the creative field, and I have others that I only talk to once in a while, but we can have an amazing conversation and pick up right where we left off, and I leave feeling energized and like I can get on to the next thing. For creative people, I think it's just so important to be able to talk shop and to be able to chit chat on projects and dreams and ideas. And if you are lacking a creative community around you, I highly recommend joining a Facebook group, a YouTube community, a Reddit thread, anywhere you can go online to find creatives in your field. Absolutely do it, because you're only as strong as the people around you, and you need to find a tribe that can make you feel inspired regularly to keep going, even if it is just looking at their artwork and saying, oh my god, I wish I could do that, I want to do that, I can do even better. In a totally healthy competition way, of course. It's just that anytime I've realized my skills have grown completely or my projects have been even better, it's when I have really talented people around me. So guys, those are all of my tips. I hope they helped you. I did have a few smaller ones, like get enough rest because you want to be on your A game to create, surround yourself with beautiful things so you can be always inspired by your environment, and then lastly, clear your mind and clear your space, because I am a minimalist, but those just felt a little bit more obvious, so I didn't actually include them in my top 5. But I would love to hear from you. What are things that you do to stay inspired and to remain creative and to avoid creative burnout? Because I'm always looking for extra tips as well, and I'm sure people within this community could use them too. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and until the next time, remember that there is no one like you. You are loved and you are beautiful inside and out. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!